Hello, how have you been feeling since you were released from my psych ward that I coerced you into staying at a month ago?
Well, Dr. Kennedy, it's been a rough month. I've been without sleep for most of it. Sort of dangerous considering that I drive a truck for a living, but since you weren't terribly interested in helping me find an alternative to the medicines you took from me, for no reason whatsoever, I took 5-HTP that I got from the pharmacy.
5-HTP? What is that?
Are you serious? You've told me no less than 5 times now that you've been practicing in the field of psychiatry for 26 years. 3 decades almost, and you don't know what a common over-the-counter supplement that regulates serotonin is?
Never mind that. Is there anything that's happened in the last month that you would like to talk about?
Yes, I found out from an old coworker of mine that the abusive boss that we had lost his job when the company went bankrupt. Then he lost his house and now has to move back in with his parents at the age of 45.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel great. He was abusive to everyone. He would say things to you like, "Why are you working through your break, you lazy piece of shit?" Everyone was a piece of shit according to him, and now he doesn't even have a pot to piss in. And to be honest, I laughed for about 3 hours when I heard. The best thing about abusive people and bullies is that I don't have to do anything to fight back. They always do themselves in, after 5 or 10 years. My best friend has always been time.
I don't think I'm going to see you as a patient anymore. I checked my computer before you got here today and it says that you've refilled a medicine, after leaving the hospital, that I took you off of, regardless if I had any business doing so or not.
Really? Which medicine? I asked because I haven't been to the pharmacy since the day after I left the hospital.
You refilled your Percocet after you left the hospital. It says right here on this computer program that I used to spy on people rather than help them. Here's what I'm going to do. I can recommend you to another psychiatrist that deals with drug addicts, like you.
This is ridiculous. I never went back to the pharmacy after filling the overpriced placebo that you prescribed to me.
Well, I don't believe you. In fact, I'm going to outright call you a liar because it says right here in my netbook that you refilled your Percocet on March the 1st. You are a liar and a drug addict.
Well, there is a problem here, and it doesn't lie with a computer. You see, Dr. Kennedy, I got out of the hospital on March the 17th, the week before you took your vacation, and didn't leave me in the care of anyone, let alone leaving me with a phone number to call in case I had any more problems. In the 12 minutes that I've been here, you've demonstrated an inability to not only know how to use a computer, having math skills that aren't even on par with a 5-year-old, not knowing common over-the-counter medicines, but also calling me a liar when you're not 100% sure of the situation. Did you ride the short bus to medical school? What have you spent the last 3 decades doing in the medical field, besides forcefully taking charge of things you have no business involving yourself in, and causing more problems than what you solve? If I were a drug seeker, why would I come to a psychiatrist? If I were to get a hemorrhoid, I wouldn't call my dentist. Good God. You didn't even look at my MRI that shows I have spinal bifida, an inguinal hernia and a crushed disc in my spine that's jabbing into my spinal cord. I may only be a garbage man, but I get up every morning to go and work 10 times as hard as you do for 1/10 of the pay. You're too busy pretending that you're Nancy Drew, spying on me, because like most other people in charge, you just can't handle power.
I just don't want to see you now because of what you said about your boss. It's really disturbing that you get pleasure out of seeing abusive people get what they so richly deserve. Besides, I've made an entire career out of bullying people, and it makes it right when I do it because I'm in charge. I'm not even a scam artist in the least bit. Here is the bill for your hospital copay of $1,200.
This is completely ridiculous. I hope you don't wonder why no one wants to come see you. Goodbye.
Oh, thank God that's over. Now where's my dustbuster? I'm going to vacuum the cobwebs out of my panties, then finish my Nancy Drew novel before my next patient arrives.